Hi guys, in today's video I want to share with you 6 jobs that you can actually do without getting a university degree that can still pay you up to 15,000 Rand per month. As per YouTube tradition, please do remember to hit the subscribe button so that you can join our community, and also please watch the video until the end so that you can leave me a like and a comment in the comment section to tell me which job you're actually going to be trying out if you're somebody who does not have a qualification, and or if you're somebody who does have a qualification, has been sitting at home without a job and is now thinking of a career change. These are definitely the jobs that I would advise you to check out in this video. So don't get me wrong guys, I do believe in education. I do believe that education is the key to success, but just being somebody who right now is not even using their qualification to be able to create a success and or wealth for themselves, I've come to the realization that sometimes it's not all of us that can be able to be doctors and nurses and accountants and or to be able to go all the way to university in order for us to be able to get a qualification that can one day get you a job. There's two main reasons for this. There's the fact that you can actually get a qualification, still find yourself sitting at home for 2 to 3 years because you're sitting on that qualification and hoping you're going to get a job in that industry, when in actual fact, the economy is in recession, so that's definitely not going to happen anytime soon. The second reason is the fact that for all you know, maybe your parents and your guardian were able to get you all the way to the end of high school, but are now not able to take you throughout to tertiary and or into a college. And even though we do have the government sometimes offering scholarships and maybe even private companies, but it's not everyone who gets to qualify for those scholarships. Not only that, even the people that have gotten those scholarships, say maybe NSFAS, etc., are sitting in their jobs with student debts that they now have to pay back because of the university degrees that they actually try to get. And again, like I'm saying, if you can strive for a college degree, great, no problem, good for you, whoop whoop, we are happy for you. But the reality is, even if you can't get a qualification, you're more likely to find yourself sitting at home, which is why we have such a high unemployment rate of the youth. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is a way out, because I'm going to give you guys 6 different jobs that you can start working on today without a university qualification. And also that can pay you a minimum of 15,000 Rand per month, that if you invest in yourself and keep growing in that industry, you can actually find yourself getting paid all the way up to maybe 35, 40, maybe even 50,000 Rand per month in a few couple of years. The first job that you can actually do without having a university degree and still make up to 15,000 Rand per month is an online English teacher. I like the way that the world has actually changed, because previously you needed to actually go to university, get a teacher's degree, probably get a postgrad, maybe even a master's before you can stand a chance to be somebody who's considered as someone that can be hired for a teaching job. And I know that nowadays you may feel like, oh my goodness, there's so many people that are qualified to be teachers, therefore the market is saturated. But however, there is no saturation on the online teaching market, because online teaching means you're teaching anyone and everyone from around the world. And the world alone has 7 billion people, guys. There's surely no way that you would ever be able to get through all those people, no matter how many teachers you put out online. One of the main things that I like about being an online English teacher is the fact that you get to determine your schedule. You get to decide what time you're going to work, what time your day ends, which basically means, given the fact that we're in a world where people are now working from home, etc., this is one of the best jobs that are out there right now that don't even require a qualification. If you've been following my YouTube channel for a while, you're going to know that there are videos that I've spoken about suggesting to you guys different platforms that you can try out that are willing to hire you as an online English teacher. A lot of these platforms don't even require you to have any form of degree. All they want is just for you to prove that you can actually speak English and that English is your native language, and the fact that you can be able to commit a certain amount of hours per week to teaching students online with the English language. If maybe you haven't seen these videos, I have linked them in the description box so you guys can definitely check them out. The second job that you can do without having a university qualification that can make you up to 15,000 Rand per month is being a call center agent. Guys, there's a lot of companies out there that provide services, that sell products, that need you as a call center agent to be on the back end of the company, being able to be the go-to person that customers actually call to inquire about a service, to lodge a complaint, etc. What I like about being a call center agent is the fact that, first of all, I feel like it's underplayed and overlooked by a lot of people, which means there's always jobs on the market for it. Like even today, if you go on platforms like Indeed.com or Jobs24, etc., you are going to find jobs that are wanting call center agents, and they usually don't want one person. They're looking for probably 20 to 50 people at any given point in time. Another reason for this is the fact that if you're a call center agent, for some people, that's not where you want to end up, which is perfectly fine. However, you can use the job as a stepping stone for you to be able to make a bit of money to take yourself through an actual university qualification. Not only that, if you're a call center agent, it means that you're working shifts, which basically means you are able to have time during the day where you're not at work, unlike the people that are working an 8 to 5 kind of job. This basically means that you can decide that, you know what, I actually don't want to sit for 3-4 years trying to get a degree with my money. However, I'm going to take my money, reinvest it in a side hustle that I can actually push when I'm not at work in order for me to be able to make another income stream for myself. There's so many benefits of being a call center agent, especially when you're young and you don't really have any responsibilities, and or you're probably even still staying at home. And for a lot of the call center agent jobs, the minimum qualification that is required is basically a high school certificate, which a lot of people sitting at home do have, but they don't have the money to take them through a tertiary qualification for them to be able to be hired maybe by big corporates. You can still make up to 15,000 Rand per month just being a call center agent. Not only that, I do know that there's a lot of growth job opportunities in that industry, because if you're really good at your job, because again, these companies hire about 20 to 50 people at a time, they're always looking for people that they can groom to become managers so that they can take over the managerial and supervisory jobs. Something that is an opportunity for you if you start out as a call center agent. So it's definitely one of the jobs that I recommend for you to try out if you don't have a college and a university degree and also want to make up to 15,000 Rand per month. The third job that you can do if you don't have a university qualification and can still make up to 15,000 Rand per month is actually a job that I once fancied myself doing, because I just always feel like the people that do it are always looking posh and smart, they're always in heels, carrying briefcase this, talking so nice and eloquently and showing people all these things. So to a point where I actually used to think this is a career that I was going to go into, but YouTube won me over, and as a result I've decided to actually include it in this video as one of the industries and or the positions that I actually believe in as a way for you to be able to make money and or to create a job for yourself without actually getting a qualification. This job is to be a real estate agent, and even though I do know that you are required to have a minimum of 2 years of training on the job, what I like about it is the fact that even though you're training, you are still actually going to get paid by the company that you're training with. This basically means that you need to be able to find yourself a job selling houses and or letting out apartments so that you can get the experience that you need, obviously, before you can qualify as an actual real estate agent. If you're someone who feels like, you know what, I'm actually good at sales, I'm good at negotiations, I'm actually good at convincing people to listen to me and to take my advice, then being a real estate agent is definitely one of the jobs that I advise for you that you can do without actually having a university degree. What I also like about being a real estate agent is the fact that it's actually a career that somebody who actually has a degree in something else can branch out into, because if you have a university degree, for example, I do know that you get exempt 1 year out of the 2 years that you're actually supposed to do, which basically means you now only have 1 year of training and or of the exams that you need to sit out for before you can actually be certified as a real estate agent. Real estate agents make anything between 5 to 8.25% of commission of the price of a property in South Africa. What I also like about being a real estate agent is the fact that if you decide, you know what, I've been training with this company for so long, I've gained enough experience, and I've even sharpened my qualifications while on the job, then you can branch out and start your own real estate agent business. So it's definitely one of the jobs that I advise for you to check out if you do not have a university qualification, sitting at home somewhere, and or you're somebody who feels like, I do have a qualification, but I'm ready to branch out into a different career. The fourth job that you can do without your university degree and make up to 15,000 Rand per month is something that is booming right now, guys, but I still feel like a lot of people are sleeping on it, especially people that are in the marketing space and or people who feel like, you know what, I do have a marketing degree, but I just am not finding a job. This is definitely the job for you. This job is to be a social media manager. Take, for example, somebody like me who has 2-3 social media pages. I have Instagram pages, I have TikTok pages, I have Twitter pages that I need to take care of, and then I have 2 YouTube channels, all that need the same attention when it comes to social media. Yo, guys, it can be a lot. You can actually be that person that comes into the space to offer somebody like me a service of managing all those different social media platforms. You can also decide that A, you're actually going to be servicing individuals like myself, And or two, you're actually going to be servicing companies because there's a lot of small and medium companies that do have a budget for marketing but that just don't know what to do with it. That's where you come in as a social media manager. You can find yourself maybe a small qualification and or a certificate online from places like Udemy and or I think Teachable is the other one, so that you can have some sort of knowledge of what you're doing. But it's definitely one of those jobs that you can do without needing to go all the way into university, spending 3 years doing a degree, another year doing a postgrad. No. Being a social media manager may seem like a lot of work, but I feel like with all the insights and the analytics and the statistics that the different social media platforms are now actually giving social media accounts, it makes it easier for you as the social media manager to be able to decide which posts and or which direction works best for your client. Those kind of results are the results that you're going to need to present to your different clients, whether individuals and or companies, so that they can see the kind of work that you're actually doing as their social media manager. Another good thing about being a social media manager is the fact that you don't have to have just one client. You can literally have up to 10, 15, maybe even 20 clients as your business continues to grow. And also, you can literally start off by charging each client, say maybe 1,500 Rand per month. If you're able to score yourself 10 clients, that's an easy 15,000 Rand per month, guys. For somebody who's maybe qualified, has a marketing degree, say maybe you decide to target companies and you decide to charge them, 2.5 to 3,000 Rand. If you're able to score yourself 10 customers that you're going to charge 3,000 Rand per month, you are going to make 30,000 Rand per month in a salary. That's even more than what a junior person who is qualified in their industry is actually going to start out with. But that can actually be your startup as a person who goes into being a social media manager. The fifth job that you can actually do without your university qualification and still make a minimum of 15,000 Rand per month is one that, guys, I really wish I could do so much. But unfortunately, I found myself being involved in other things. For example, this YouTube channel. So I've decided, you know what, let me not be greedy. Let me give it to other people and allow them to actually flourish. And the best that I can do is actually come back onto the channel to share it with you. This is to be a car sales representative. Guys, any day, if BMW were to decide to just say, hey, Mbali, what's up? Can you please work for us on a car sales rep job? Trust me, I'll drop everything and anything in my life and actually go there. Okay, I kid. But quite honestly, being a car sales representative is one of the easiest jobs for you to be able to get into. What I also like about it is the fact that you have two ways that you can actually get paid. You can either get paid the commission from selling the cars, which if you're somebody who has a high social media following, you're really good at sales, people are always looking up to you for the latest trends, you could make a killing on this commission basis. The second way is that you actually get an actual job where they hire you in the dealership and or in that company for you on a basic salary. But the basic salary does include a certain percentage of commission that you're going to make every time somebody buys a car through you. And like I said, you don't need a qualification for this job. All you need is the confidence to be able to have a knowledge about the cars that you're actually talking about, and also just to have a slightly sweet tongue. So if you're somebody who's charismatic, you enjoy working with people, you enjoy interacting with people, you're very good at sales and negotiation, then being a car sales representative is definitely one of the jobs that I advise for you. I don't know how many times I've encountered the guys at BMW and they're always chatty and they're always willing to give me the information, and I always just look at them, I think, oh my goodness, this is actually one of my dream jobs in a different life. And quite honestly, if I had the time, I would definitely go into that space, because on top of being able to actually make money selling the cars, you get to drive the cars, which basically means you get to save yourself the money that you would be paying for a car installment by getting a free car through the company. Guys, this is a win-win kind of career. So it's definitely one of the jobs that I would advise for you to check out if you don't have a qualification and or a university degree but still want to make anything from 15,000 Rand onwards per month. The sixth job that you can do without having a university qualification and still stand to make a minimum of 15,000 Rand per month is a job that I am happy to see a lot of you guys take my advice in doing. But I just still feel like there isn't enough people that have heard me. This is why I've decided to include it in this video here. This is to be a YouTuber. Guys, YouTube is one of those positions and or businesses that you can start today and make successful in less than 12 months. There's literally people on YouTube who started their YouTube channels, seemed like they were growing slowly, but now are sitting at, say, maybe 100,000 views per month of every video that they put out. This basically means there's still so much growth potential on a platform like YouTube for you to be able to take advantage of. So either you are qualified and you feel like, you know what, I'm looking for a side hustle, something that can make me money extra on the side, and or I'm now stuck in my career, I'm looking for a career change, then YouTube is definitely the business for you. Or you're sitting at home feeling like, you know what, I don't have money to go to university, nobody is hiring me online, I can't get a job as a call center agent and or real estate agent, etc. YouTube is one of those things that you can actually start today and start making money from today, based of course on your fact that you're able to get to the point of being monetized. All you need is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is not something that is hard to get if you decide to stay consistent on the platform. YouTube is going to consistently recommend your video and your channel to the people that are going to come onto your platform looking for the kind of information that you're offering, so long as you stay consistent. So it's definitely one of the jobs that I advise for you to be able to check out if you do not have a qualification. I have actually done a couple of videos in the past couple of weeks on how you can actually start your own YouTube channel and make it successful. So if it's something that you're looking into, or you're trying to find a career change, or you're trying to find a job for yourself, then please go into the description box to go and check out those videos. I have linked them there. I will be creating more YouTube content so that you guys can actually find out the kind of money that I make on a platform like YouTube, even as a small YouTuber, and or the kind of things that have helped me to be able to not only stay consistent, but to be able to grow my channel in this short space of time from the day that I actually decided to take it serious. Otherwise, please do hit that like button if you feel like this video has been very informative to you. Also, if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button so that you can join our community. And guys, please also turn on your notifications for the channel so that you never miss out on any of the content that happens on this right here channel. Other than that, I'm gonna see you guys in the next Mbali Talks video. Cheers.